Hi, this is Nicholas Bell with IONCINEMA, here to review 13 Ghosts, the 2001 directorial debut of Steve Beck, which is receiving a collector's edition Blu-ray release on July 28, 2020, courtesy of Scream Factory. So of course, Mr. Beck's film is a remake of William Castle's 1960 film, which used the actual numbers for its title and starred Margaret Hamilton. This latest one is actually notably the first studio film to have three Arab American leads, which include F. Murray Abraham, Tony Shaloub, and Shannon Elizabeth. It is about a crazed, power-hungry man who has captured 12 ghosts and put them in a glass house and now needs to get a 13th person who is a willing participant, willing to make a sacrifice in the mix. It opens with Matthew Lilard, who is a ghost hunter that's employed by F. Murray Abraham. Something happens as they're acquiring their latest spirits. We're led to believe F. Murray Abraham is dead, and his immaculate glass home housing the demons has been inherited by Tony Shaloub, who has a daughter played by Shannon Elizabeth and a young boy named Bobby. And those children are watched over by Rod Digga in her on-screen debut as a babysitter, even though she's actually a year younger than Shannon Elizabeth in real life. They are a struggling familial unit because Tony Shaloub's wife recently burned in a fire, and he is a math teacher that doesn't make a lot of money in a cramped space. They're approached by a lawyer to say, "You've inherited this house," and they pack up and move there, and of course everything goes to pot soon after that. Matthew Lillard is on hand, of course, as the ghost hunter, advising them how to use the glasses, these goggles that are lying all around the house that you have to wear to see the ghosts, which is actually the only element from Castle's original production to really make it into this. And also Beth Davids, who's working kind of what I would say is a social worker on behalf of the ghosts, trying to free them of their purgatory. On a positive note, the production design is quite impressive. Even the special effects kind of hold up. Mr. Beck would only direct one other film after this, Ghost Ship in 2002, which borrows the name of the Val Lewton film from the 40s, but is actually kind of a remake of Death Ship, the George Kennedy horror film from the early 80s. Beyond that, the special effects, the makeup looks great. Some of the ghosts, Gregory Nicotero was one of the few that worked on them. But beyond the look of the film, the narrative is, of course, if you're going to remake William Castle, what can we do to elevate it or make it a little more fun? And in comparison, something like the House on Haunted Hill remake at least tries to fare better in tone than this does, because this gets tedious real quick. Of course, all of it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. There's a lot of overacting to kind of make up for a very stilted screenplay. But I think it's receiving a collector's edition because there's a nostalgia factor for this period of genre filmmaking as it nears its 20th anniversary. Overall, I would give the film 1 out of 5 stars and Scream Factory's Blu-ray release 3 out of 5. Thank you.
Hey, this is Eric from IONCINEMA.com. If you want to support us, subscribe below. For more reviews, interviews, film festival coverage from Sundance, Cannes, Toronto, you want to check out these guys on this side.